Do you guys hear music? You have music, no mic. Okay, yeah, this is a brand new sound device, guys. So yeah, thanks all for being here. This is a real true sound check. So yeah, that wasn't a boomer moment. It's new soundboard. Ah, my goodness. Well, I guess technically it was a boomer moment. Anyway, I don't know. Brand new stuff. Yes, I've gone deaf since final month. All right. Well, I was just saying hi to the people on Rumble, Odysee, Minds, Getter, Twitter, and of course YouTube. Thanks all for being here. We're starting today with a muted audience, which is normal for a Monday, and a marvelous Monday to all of you. Now music and mic. Excellent. I feel better. All right, let's get going through the day. I want to say hi to each and every one of you. We started a minute late, even though I start 3 minutes early because, weird like that. Something to do with, I don't know. They call me terrible things for being on time. I'm trying to make my own Echo show. Thank you for that, Carlos. We got Captain Phantom Nerd in the house. There's my buddy D-Bud. We got Eric K, the greatest mod of all times. We've got, I already said hi to D-Bud. We got Tony Yayo saying, woke Spider-Man devs going to make Miles Morales the #1. Yeah, I heard that crazy stuff. SFXF314 Sabretooth Raptor in the house. Josiah Robinson is as well. We've got Low Spec Linux Laptop, and of course the Common Gamer. I hope they like figure out that was dumb on their part. Anyway, Nearsighted Cyclops is in the house, and so is. Oh, we're scrolling. Black Saber, what's going on? We've got Randall Orser in the house saying hi to each and everybody. We got our good friend, Mr. Shirt. Hail, Mr. Shirt. I don't think our DJ will save Marvel, but it'll bring eyeballs back and it'll make the toys go out there. Check out today's WDW Pro video. There's actually one out there for that. We've got Chris Shapiro in the house saying, first time I've been able to get on live for a week. Well, I'm glad you're here and welcome to the time change. Snortapoopas Cuber, welcome to you, my favorite polar bear. And yeah, we got more things going on out there like Olaf Von S. We got... oh yeah, the white balance. Yeah. Blinds are open, and yeah, I'm getting blasted with light. I need to figure that out. But everything's kind of in a different position too. So, studio's been enlarged. I've made more space available, so it's on me. John Sapola's hanging out with us. I think I said hi to Carlos earlier. I think the final monkey is here. Sanding Monkey might be shortly to follow. 11 Alpha's joining us today. Vulcan lives. That's right. Vulcan lives matter, especially here on this channel. And Agent Atwood is in the house. Over on Rumble, we've got Agent Atwood, Vince Womack, and many more. We've got folks over on Odysee, including Why on Earth. Oh, Vince is over there as well. We have so much more going on. Let's see what's happening. Apex is in the house. What's going on, Apex? Admiral Teague is here. Admiral Teague shouted me out a couple weeks ago. Hope things are going well there, Admiral Teague. We got Morgan King in the house. A few other folks. Let's see. Why can't I catch up with you guys? There's a lot of you in the chat. Stian Mondstad is in the house. Great to see you. We've got Mr. Tickle Trunk, who sent me a super just a minute ago, letting me know that I was silly and need to work on lighting. Thank you. Low Spec Linux Laptop is here. Bucky Cat's in the house. Walter Tomaszewski is here as well. And Space Dave 2000. Space Dave's awesome. Check out Space Dave 2000. James Dosher is joining us today. We've got JB Spooky Review. I hope you're doing well, bud. And Keck44. Great to see you. Ram, Bam, 3000, and Susie Tried. Greetings, the dude. That's right. It was a good movie. Hopefully, you guys saw the short today. If not, go check out the short that Grant edited of me opening my birthday present from Tom. Thank you, Mr. Tickle Trunk, for this $2 to let me know that I look a little white. Thanks. Can't help that, I don't think. And white presenting. What's up, James Willard? Good to see you. We've got a few other folks rolling in the door. Oh, Canadian Spider-Man is here. Good to see you, buddy. And oh, look at that. Eldritch Lord Haster. Holy cow. The lovely Lisa is here today as well. There she is. Hi, Lisa. And yeah. Cynthia, how's it going? Cynthia Carter in the house. Man, it's been too long. It has. And we're gonna have a lovely time on Midnight's Edge in the morning, but we have to go. Oh, by the way, more stories than advertised today. I found more. Izaj Melode is here. We've got Banducci's dead. Hubba. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh. Rogue Thinker. Good to see you. And Matt G. Got Matt G. I know that's Matt G. He's in hiding. Michael Weinfertner. Oh, you watched The Killer last night. Ooh. I have to check it out. That sounds good. All right, guys. Here we go. 6 minutes starts now, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in. And I'm kind of excited because there is so much to talk about. Let's get to the first story right now. We've got news from Disney. That's right, trying to, remove some of the scrutiny that they've been under recently. Especially by stockholders. So what's good? Well, hire PepsiCo's CFO and pay him $2 million a year plus a 200% bonus if he meets his performance metrics. And what are those? Well, to put more money into the pockets of the other executives and the board members, of course. So he probably won't have any trouble doing that. At the same time, is that really going to be good for this company, or are they just doing something to kind of cast attention elsewhere? They're doing a series of some things to do that, and it's strikingly obvious. And if you check out my video today about Echo and everything that they're doing there to kind of redirect attention, it's pretty obvious. They've created this spotlight banner for titles without larger continuity. In other words, pretty much everything they've been doing under the MCU, they can now stuff under that banner. I would suggest, again, watching the WDW Pro video from today. Box office, Five Nights at Freddy's repeats as number one, even with a 76% drop. Brutal? That's a little harsh. I've seen some brutal drops from some of your mainstream films. But I'm telling you what, there's nothing to compete with it, so it stayed number one. SAG-AFTRA is reviewing the studio's last, best, and final offer, which I believe. I don't think they're going to give them another one. And we'll see how that goes. But they're taking their time, an extra day. So far, no answer, and I've been paying attention. So we'll have to see if this goes on much longer. And if that's the case, I think the people in SAG-AFTRA should start reaching out to their leadership, because I think it's rather irresponsible at this point in time not to take what they've been given, including all the rollbacks on AI. Taylor Swift's 1989 album is now the fastest selling album, her best debut album ever, with 1.65 million units. That's pretty impressive. We have Netflix cutting, executives. That's how desperate they are over there. And I don't blame them. Some of their underperformance is pretty brutal in certain areas, but they're still the only profitable streaming service, and it took them a long, long time to get there. They needed an underlying business to support what they were doing, and that finally worked out. So, yeah. We've got Disneyland dropping their first look at the new Adventureland tree house. In other words, they destroyed the last vestiges of what was the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse, and all you have now is a sign. Oh, great sadness. What they should have done, and what they could have done, is, since they're so remake happy, is remake this timeless classic, which, believe it or not, was well under 2 hours and much worth your time even today. In fact, I would suggest that if kids were to, and even adults were to watch this film, they would be quite happy with it and its results. Well, and how it made them feel about the situation and the ability to accomplish things in the face of adversity. We've got Ryan Murphy's American Sports Story featuring Aaron Hernandez. That's coming up. It's very interesting. You're going to start seeing him do other anthologies on different things, not just horror. This is an interesting story because Aaron Hernandez, clearly out of his mind, very, 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 very dangerous person at a certain point. And nuts. We've got Dish stock, slumping. Slumping, that's a kind way to say it. Huge quarterly losses of subscribers. and it's cost them dearly. They actually went from a $412 million profit last year to a $139 million deficit, and they're about to get in another carriage dispute, and that's not going to go well. Unfortunate loss here. A Philippine radio anchor was actually shot and killed while doing a live stream on Facebook. So people that were actually watching him as this happened. So when people say that it is a crime when you do something terrible to somebody, like swat them or something, this is the very reason. Even though this probably was a criminal element, I would expect, you still have that possibility happening brought on by somebody else. Looks like the Washington Post has named one of their own to a position high up in the organization, CEO. Of course, the only person hires the owner. New vehicles are the part of the deal for the United Auto Workers, which is why that got rolled out and forced down the automakers' throats. Humanoid robots are here, but they're a little awkward. Do we really need them? Yes, because if we lose workforce that can actually complete tasks, you're going to need a lot of robots so that you get the goods and services that you need in the future. The stock market is a little steady after some massive gains last week, but I imagine we'll be headed downward again because it's earnings week and Disney's going to drag it. You have WeWork halting trading because, well, they're falling apart. And finally, a giant Yukon grizzly bear, showed up on some trail cams and scared the living pieces out of people. The trail cam operator shared that video over on I think Facebook and a couple of other places. You can check that out. It's a legitimately large bear. And with that, we are out of time and I'm out of stories and we got so much more to talk about. So you have to head to Midnight's Edge after we get there. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course. Until next time, check this out.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm.
And of course, here we are at the wonderful credits. 93 of you in the chat live. I appreciate that. For those of you watching on Twitter, we can't track how many of you there are, but thank you. I know I get several hundred views on Twitter a day. I know I get many views over on Rumble and Odysee as well. You guys, I appreciate it. Guys and gals. That's people, humans, beings, other creators. Thanks. You guys really do help the channel out. And we've got, many of you here. You too. As I said, we're coming up on Midnight's Edge in the morning over on the Midnight's Edge channel. I will be there for the beginning. Thanks to all of you supporters. And weird week this week. I will be not here for the entire week. I will be stepping out of Thursday and Friday, but I'll hopefully have some things for you to watch. Have a great day, everybody. See ya.